Yes, hello everybody. Welcome back to the James Allcott channel. Life is good as we walk away. 3-0, is that good? Is 3-0 good? I think it's good. I'm pretty sure it's good. It's really good. 3-0. Got the job done. Happy days. Really, really pleased with that. I saw people getting angry on Twitter. Calm down. Get behind the bloody lads. It's as simple as that. Okay? Let's break this game down. Wales fans, you might want to walk away now because, you were pretty bad. I've got to be honest. First off, I get it. I get the frustration, but it was different to the USA. There was a bit more energy. Bellingham was kind of off the leash. You weren't really able to get it to him at that moment in time, but they were just they were bad. They were really, really poor. And so let's not go too far with it. I tweeted out saying the best we can do is to get through this group and top the group. Clean sheet, 3 goals, 9 goals in total, 2 clean sheets. We go over the top sometimes. It's about just getting through to the next round. That was steady, solid, and I think what is a bit of a concern if you want to go down that road, and I don't want to pick too many holes in this because what is the point? Because I think now we're at a point where there's a lot of people are just trying to find the negatives in these things. We're winning games. That is honestly just a perfect game for us, right? Complete control. Maguire, Stones is looking outrageously good on the ball. And more important than that, very, very just confident broadly, right? Kyle Walker came in at right back. I was really, really happy with him. It's a very different kind of performance and role from the right back. I think obviously there's always that concern about Harry Maguire or the opposition getting in behind us. What Kyle Walker did was kind of went actually and sort of charged into the middle of midfield at times to sort of stop things at source. And I think when you've got Declan Rice, Bellingham, Henderson and Kyle Walker sort of snuffing stuff out in the middle of the pitch, I think that's a really, really strong point for us instead of having that cover in behind. And I do wonder if we'll stick with a back 4 in the next game. I liked Kyle Walker there. I really, really did in the back 4. I think it really worked. I guess the next question is then, do you play Luke Shaw or Trippier? I think Luke Shaw looks just a bit tired and a bit hesitant. But again, I'm picking holes in it. Let's concentrate on the positives. Rashford was really, really bright in the first half. His final ball was disappointing, but at least he was making the runs. He was making those diagonal runs so much more than Raheem Sterling. And it just hadn't clicked yet. Another thing to say, and I know people don't want to hear it, but the pitch looked so overwatered and looked really stodgy and muddy. And I think in the first half there was, in terms of that passing, and I think overall it's still a mindset. And I think we've only scratched the surface in terms of how good we can be in terms of playing the ball quickly. Because when we did it, we were way too much for this lot. Way too much. Second half, look, to score a free kick like that is, because without Trippier and without Trent on the pitch, you were kind of going, who's going to take the free kick? Rashford steps up. And Zach Jalab, shout out to Zach. Zach, who's next to me, he goes, that's going top right. He's going to go top right. And we're right behind it. And he absolutely thumped it. And let's talk about Marcus Rashford, because I think sometimes he's been through so much, hasn't he, in the last year or so. The narrative is just there, and it must be in his own mind as well. He's now got 3 goals in this tournament. He's absolutely firing. It's such a hard decision now. Do you play Saka or do you play Rashford in the next game? Or do you play Rashford on the left-hand side now and play Saka on the right-hand side? This is the thing, let's not get in our own way here. We have a squad where you've made all those changes. And again, how perfect is it, right? Bang, bang, 2-0. Game's finished pretty much. They offered absolutely nothing. And so he can bring on those players. Rice off, Kane off, Kyle Walker off. Everyone's safe and sound. Everyone's fit. Trent's getting a few minutes. He looked nice when he came on. Bellingham gets through the game. This guy is absolutely relentless in the work rate that he provides. And again, really smart from Southgate. I wonder if he'll stick with it. Allowing Bellingham off the leash. Second half, the pressing and again, Wolves were Wolves. Sorry, I'm excited. Wales was so poor, so poor. And every single time we pressed them, first half as well, but in particular, second half, we sort of were enjoying it, right? And we have that energy within the team. But Bellingham just goes on and on and on. And when we do press teams, they do seem to struggle that little bit. I wonder if we'll continue to do that more so. there was the freedom to do that because we were 2-0 up. As I said earlier, or sort of alluded to it, there is a bit of a concern the fact that how we play when it's 0-0 as opposed to how we play once we've started winning. It feels like the belief then goes into the team, the freedom then goes into the team, and we start to pop it about and play with a little bit of swagger. I just want to see that in the first half of these games. And maybe it's about control and winning games in the second half and getting out the opposition in the second half games. That's what a lot of the good teams do. But we can play that little bit quicker. We can play better. But the confidence needs, like, if the confidence isn't there now, that can't be on Southgate anymore, you know? I think there's a lot of picking at, like, this outrageous level of entitlement that we should expect to just absolutely destroy teams all the time. It's just not going to happen. You know, France, Brazil look like the best two teams in this competition. Spain look like a really good side as well. And then it's up for grabs. And I think the important thing is Maguire looks wonderfully confident, positive. He's playing sweeping passes. Walker came in and looked great. Looks like a really sophisticated right back for us. We had more options, more rotation in the midfield. I still am not totally sure about Declan Rice in that sort of role, but at least Henderson drops in and gets on the ball, and Bellingham drops in and gets on the ball. And again, second half of games, there might be that little bit more from us. Kane's got himself another assist. I know he wants that goal, but get him off, keep him safe. Callum Wilson comes on, had great energy about him. Grealish comes on, has a few moments. Foden, in terms of playing things quickly, when he does do that, it is such a spark for us as well. We've got a really good squad, and we go into the knockouts with no reason not to be positive about what this team can do. Are we going to go all the way? Well, let's wait and see. But as I will continue to say until I'm blue in the face, let's just get behind the boys and enjoy these things, right? Enjoy these games. Enjoy winning 3-0. Enjoy the swagger that we had at the end. And enjoy the fact that everyone's fit. We've got a fit team. We're playing with a back four there. I think he's going to stick with that back four, certainly for the next game, because I can see what we're doing from a defensive point of view. I think off the ball, we're looking really, really strong there. And it's good, guys. It's good. You know, you can't win. You can't smash every team all the time. And there's an ebb and flow to that. And we need to hold our nerve a little bit as supporters. Brilliant stuff. You know, job done. Simple as that. Rashford, the story is there for you, son. Keep doing what you're doing. He's looked so composed there when we get in the box. We've got players who look calm in the box when we finally get in there. It's looking good. It's looking good. Look who it is. He called it. He called it. He said, Rashford, top bins. What happened? Top bins. Go on.
Game,
how you feeling?
Yeah, really, really good. Fantastic second half. First half, I was a little bit worried, not going to lie. Obviously, Wales had to push on, left a lot more space, and that Marcus Rashford free kick did what I said, and it was a banger. What a boy.
Something going on here with Rashford. There is something going on here. Right, guys, subscribe to the channel, hit the like button if you enjoyed that, and you're an England fan who is a happy boy or girl today. I'll see you in the next round.